Did you know that you can rewire your brain to boost your happiness? Yeah, that's right. And it's not just science fiction. Modern research tells us that with just a little time, a little effort, and the right habits, we can transform our neural pathways to create a more lasting and deeper joy. So stick with me, and what you might discover here just might change your view on your potential to happiness. Today, we're going to talk about something really provocative: the science behind happiness and how to train your mind to be happy. So if you're ready to shake up your perspective on happiness, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, so you don't miss any of our mind-opening insights. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is happiness? I'll tell you what it's not. Happiness is not just a fleeting moment of joy or a quick smile. No. Happiness is a multi-layered emotion that goes much deeper. Being happy means experiencing three things. 1, emotional well-being. 2, satisfaction. And 3, inner peace and acceptance. So let's discuss this. Well, how do you experience emotional well-being? So imagine when you have a conversation with a friend you haven't heard from or seen in a long time. That feeling you get of joy, love, pleasure, that feeling is happiness. Or when you're surrounded with people that you love, or your friends, are the genuine connections in your life, that sense of support, belonging, and warmth brings a sense of happiness. The next one, life satisfaction. For this, I can give you the example of being in school for 4 to 5 years, like most of us are in university, and working towards that degree. And finally getting that degree gives you a sense of satisfaction, of finally achieving what you set out for. Another way you can feel satisfaction is when you finally master that new skill that you've been trying to learn. So the satisfaction you feel when you grow, you feel a sense of fulfillment. And the third thing is the inner peace and acceptance. For this, I can tell you, when you are constantly struggling with your hurdles and your obstacles, and then one day you finally sit back and relax and let it come to you and accept what's there, that's acceptance, and that's inner peace. Another example I can give to you is when a fish swims upstream against the current, you can imagine how much stress it's in and how much frustration. Finally, when that fish learns to just drift with the current, that's acceptance. And that's an example of when you finally feel the inner calm. Remember, happiness is subjective. For one person, it might be the thrill of adventure, but for another, it might be the satisfaction of a quiet routine. So the road to happiness is as unique as you are. So what does it feel like to be happy? Let's break it down with 5 examples. The first one is inner warmth. Imagine when you're embraced by the person you love, that inner warmth, that feeling of warmth you get in their arms, that's happiness. The second feeling is a sense of peace and calm. So imagine sitting by the lake and watching the sunset. That feeling that deep down everything is okay and is as it should be, feel that peaceful feeling, that's happiness. The third feeling of happiness is emotional buoyancy. So the exhilaration of riding on that roller coaster, or the surge of energy you get when you hear that motivational song, the feeling that uplifts you and makes you feel almost weightless, that's happiness. The fourth feeling or indication of happiness is the physical manifestations. So imagine how your face lifts lights up when you hear good news. The fourth feeling or indicator of happiness is the physical manifestations it produces. So imagine how your face lights up when you hear good news, or maybe even how your shoulders relax after a long day of work and after taking a long, deep breath. Lastly, the thing that gives us happiness is when we experience a deep connection with something or someone. So imagine the powerful bond you feel when you have a deep connection with someone, or when you sit in nature and feel the powerful tranquility and sense of content. That's happiness. So now that we've painted a picture of what exactly happiness is and what it may feel like, let's talk about why it's so important. So here's some of the benefits of being happy. Number one, improve physical health. So studies show us that having a positive outlook improves our blood pressure and immune system. Number two, enhanced mental well-being. Studies show that having a positive outlook and being happy makes us more resilient and helps us bounce back quicker from setbacks. Number three, stronger social connections. So the genuine smile and open attitude that comes along with happiness not only brightens your day, but welcomes more deeper and meaningful connections. Number four, increase productivity and creativity. When we're happy, our minds are sharper. Research shows us that when our minds are happy and relaxed, we're more likely to come up with different outcomes and possible solutions. Number five, better decision making. A positive mind comes with a clearer mind. So think about it this way. The difference is making impulsive decisions under stress or making clear decisions when we're calm and relaxed. Which one do you want to do? Number six, enhance quality of life. Happiness creates a ripple effect. It's not just about a fleeting moment of joy, but it enriches every part of your life, from your relationships to your work. The benefits of happiness are not just temporary. It's not just a quick mood boost. It's about long-lasting effects that will change all aspects of your life. So now let's take a look at the science that makes it all possible. The reward system. Yes, the brain does have a reward system that lights up different regions of the brain when we experience pleasure. Whether it's a delicious meal, the support from a dear friend, or a moment of laughter. So here's where it gets interesting. Let's talk about neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to adapt and change over time. So the more we receive those pleasurable inputs, whether it's the delicious meal, the support from the friend, or the momentary laughter, our neural pathways get stronger, thus making our mood happier. Research from leading universities shows that regular mindfulness meditation can actually increase gray matter in the parts of the brain that manage emotions and empathy. One study even showed, after measuring the brain scans of participants who consistently meditated for 8 weeks, their brain scans showed that their neural pathways were rewired for enhanced happiness. So what does this mean? This means that engaging in specific and positive actions, we can actually set off a chain reaction that will consistently improve our mood. Now that we talked about the science, let me leave you with some actionable techniques that you can use to start your journey towards happiness. Number 1, practicing gratitude. So let's take Sarah for example. She started with just a simple practice of naming 3 things she was grateful for each morning. And over time, she became more resilient to challenges and obstacles that she faced. Number 2, positive self-talk. So let's take John, for example, a college student, a very harsh self-critic who stopped saying I can't and replaced it with I will and I can. This changed his outlook and over time his mindset of how he could overcome obstacles with confidence. Number 3, meditation. Let's take Emily for example. Emily just started her practice for 5 minutes a day, and now she feels that her anxiety has diminished and she can approach her day with a more calm and serene outlook. Number 4, physical activity. Let's talk about Michael and he's about how he started taking daily walks in the neighborhood park. He reported that his energy levels soared and his confidence and his ability to finish each day with high energy and a positive outlook increased. These examples are not just isolated stories, they're tried and tested experiences. They are backed with science and show that small and consistent changes can create a profound impact on your happiness. So can you train your brain to be happy? These evidences and these real life examples say yes, you definitely can. So with a little bit effort, your consistency, and the willingness to embrace new habits, you can unlock a much more deeper and meaningful sense of joy. If you're ready to take control of your own happiness, start with these techniques. Let us know in the comments below which strategy resonates with you most and share with us your journey towards happiness. Remember, your brain is a powerful tool, and when used right, with a little effort, you can make it into your own happiness factory. Thanks for watching, and here's to your journey towards a more happier you.